busy. Like a good dyke.
You're in there looking for a fucking dyke.
For a wife,
You're going
yeah.
You're a stud.
I'm looking for a partner.
Someone you can build houses with. Build your dream house with.
DIYs.
Yes.
Carpentry. Yeah.
So funny.
I have Home Depot plans after this. That's what I was telling her.
So funny.
So, here we are. This is episode 283, right?
Nope, 6. For the third time.
God damn it.
You done
286. I've said
three
it 3
times in a row.
All right.
286.
Even looked it up to confirm and still am saying the wrong number.
Yeah. Like that week when I was and you were like, do you really want to do this? And I was like, no, remember? And
You
I
were
was
way off. You were like
I was like
20
4
off.
episodes off.
You were far off.
4 episodes.
Here we are.
Slow as usual.
Welcome back. We haven't been here
Cotter.
for a week. It's been like over a week.
Unpopular opinion.
What?
It felt great.
Yeah,
I
it
missed
did,
you
but
guys.
I had a heavy weighing on me because I don't like to miss episodes. So when we
Yes.
do, I'm like, it's not relaxing for me. It's
Yes.
stressful because I'm like, I need to get to it. I need to knock this out. I need to get to it.
I agree.
So-
I made sure to keep going on fucking the Instagram and
Good.
DMs and going on Patreon. You know, I made sure
Yeah.
to keep doing that.
Were you going live?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, just to like, you know, not
yeah.
keep connection.
Yeah. I had, we'll just call it a family emergency,
Yeah.
without going into any detail. And so I had to like take a minute for that because it was just a lot. And during that break was also Stinker's birthday. So happy birthday to Stinkers. He is 24 fucking years old.
That's crazy, dude. I remember when you were pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really crazy for him to be a real adult.
Happy birthday, Stinky.
Happy birthday.
I was that age when I got knocked up.
I'm going to tell him that when I go home.
Oh, so don't get no ideas, buddy.
I know he wants kids, but I don't know how
he?
soon. Yeah, for sure. But I don't know when or how soon or anything.
None of the girls want them.
Yeah.
Stevie.
She does?
Yeah, but she wants to be done with
Established
school
and
in a
all that.
career. She said she wants to be married for a few years first so she can enjoy her husband first. She has everything planned.
She's smart.
She is.
That's smart.
Because if I have one regret about how mine and Mark's story went, it was that we didn't get enough time as a couple before children.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was like 2 months of being a whore, you're knocked up.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then the only time we got together, I was knocked up. So it's not like
Yeah.
we could fucking
It's
party.
surprising that you guys were able to keep it going. Thank God you still liked each other enough to keep it going, you know,
Yeah.
because me getting pregnant with people, I never had the plan to stay with them except my husband. But
Yeah.
as far as the other ones, that was never the plan. Like,
Yeah.
I kept breaking up with Bunny's dad while I was pregnant. And then I was like, we can try it for a few months. But that shit got like abusive and like,
Yeah.
there was no chance that I was going to try to keep that going.
I know. I'm really glad you got knocked up by him, though, because fucking.
But even from high school, I've always known like I wanted kids. I didn't want really the house and the husband and all that type of shit. Like I wanted kids. So
And it's funny, I never really was like, I want hella kids.
yeah, I was picking out baby names in high school. I think I said
insane.
that before. Yeah. And I really wanted twins. I wanted twin boys more than anything, but that didn't fucking happen.
Well, you know what? I wanted twin boys too. And they run in my family and I didn't get them. When we were little and I used to play house, do you want to know what my kid's name was always? My daughter's name?
What?
Kelsey.
Really? I think that's one of the names that Peez be given
Yes.
toys and shit.
Yes.
It is, right?
Yes. Kelsey.
That's strange.
I told you.
Because we don't know a Kelsey.
I told you. You birthed me. I birthed you.
Every day it's like something else. The singing, the fucking, just what did I tell you the other day she did? And I was like, how? Like,
the motherfucking Sugawolf song.
oh my fucking God.
Which was
Doobie.
my song.
Okay, so Doobie Sugawolf, if you're familiar, 90s Bay Area rapper, my thing is his song, that like his biggest song that he had, and Crystal really loved that song back in the day.
Oh my God.
So much so that she had a fucking record.
I had the record and I would play it over and over. I can fucking sing it word for word right now. And
so I'm watching something, I'm scrolling, and
so great.
Like, I follow a lot of Bay Area throwback pages. The video comes on and the song comes on, and she's like a little ways away from me, distracted, fully in whatever she's doing, and starts dancing. And like, she don't normally ever do that when a song comes on, even if we're in the car or whatever.
She makes
starts
up her own.
fully fucking dancing. And so I like wanted to test it. So I let the little clip finish, and then it went silent. And then I went on Spotify and typed it in and hit play. Girl, and she starts dancing again. And I'm like, oh, this is your shit. Like, you're Crystal.
She
like,
got up and was like, what's this? This is my shit.
Run that shit back. Oh, I was
Put
like,
it on again.
I had to hit her like,
again.
What is fucking happening?
And then Nyah's. So Nyah gave me permission to talk about this, but so finally we got a new psychiatrist. We love her.
Which is such great news. Oh my God.
Asian woman. She's young. She listens.
Yeah.
She's fucking fabulous. And Nyah was fucking diagnosed.
She got an official diagnosis.
Very much what I thought she would be diagnosed. Autistic, severe OCD, possible BPD. And I was like...
I'm like, we're the same. Like, you gave birth to me. I gave birth to you.
And I kept saying, Nyah sometimes reminds me so much of you. So much. And
it's very, very
she's just way more girly.
Yeah.
Like,
if I was a pretty princess, we would be the same person, I think. But yeah, it's crazy. I want to know the science, maybe being around someone. Because, I just watched a video last night that was talking about when you have a child with somebody, when you're pregnant and carry someone's child, you carry their DNA in your body for years, up to like decades.
Ugh.
What?
That's fucked up.
No, thank you. Get it out with the baby. Get it all out. But it actually is in your muscle tissue. It's in your fucking mitochondria. Sometimes people can test with dual DNA after having a baby and shit because you carry your partner's DNA for quite a while. Strange. But there has to be some science or something, because this is too weird.
Osmosis, something like
something's happening.
Yeah.
Radiating off each other and like fucking absorbing some of your DNA or
energy. Something fucking
so weird.
I love it though.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's funny.
It is.
We had a TikTok scare.
I totally.
Were you upset?
No.
You weren't?
No.
Oh, you don't go on there?
I don't really be on there.
So here's my thing. I go on, like, my DIYs I get all passionate about and excited about for these fucking Home Depot trips.
TikTok is your Google.
It's my Google. It really is. But TikTok, aside from giving a lot of average fucking people ways to express themselves and support themselves and have a creative outlet and find their communities and it really has taught me more than school. I'm going to read a tweet that I wrote because right now I'm not going to word it properly.
It was really sad watching everybody make their little goodbye videos
and
because
cry.
It really...
Do I know my password?
People really were able to find their communities.
No, for real. For real.
And connection. People that don't have that in
real life.
in
their neighborhood.
Life.
In their...
Yes.
Yeah. I said, I learned more on TikTok than I did in school, and they hate that. I also got so much creative DIY support and handy tutorials for around the house. Actual news, not just what they want to feed us here through a white lens. I'm not going to lie, I'm pissed. They better figure it out. Like, I'm talking about fixing a fucking tail light, fixing shit around the house. Like, I use TikTok for everything, like more than Google. Because you can get a visual with it instead of reading about it. And I need a visual. So I was really upset when they were taking that shit away.
It just really, the way, because remember when last time Trump was president, he wanted to ban TikTok.
Yeah, it was his whole agenda.
Mm-hmm. And then, so I was watching some stuff and reading some stuff regarding Mark Zuckerberg's part in all of this and the Israel-Palestine part in this.
It's censorship.
Absolutely.
That's the main thing.
And
it's censorship.
What I think is going to happen, this is just my prediction regarding TikTok. So Trump doing that little message like, I saved it, blah, 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 is to try and get the younger generation to fucking ride for him, right?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Don't fall for it.
Yeah.
But what I think is going to happen is because he said he's extending it 90 days. That's what Trump said. Until an American company they sell it to an American company. What I think is going to happen is Meta is going to at least own 50% of it. Somehow they're going to make a deal.
They're already censoring shit. If you search like Trump rigged the election or whatever,
yep.
People in other countries are able to get results from those searches. People in the United States are not. It will say no results found. So it's just another way of them controlling what we're able to access and digest. And it's a form of censorship. We had a talk yesterday. I said we live in fucking North Korea. We're just now starting to realize it because they've been able to conceal it really well.
I think one of the coolest things from the TikTok scare ban is people going on Red Note, the Chinese-owned app that's,
I didn't see good things about it.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All I've seen is fucking good things about it. Their community standards translated were things like, remember that not everybody has loads of wealth. So don't, rub it in people's faces. Be considerate of other people's feelings. Give little people a voice. Like, that's crazy.
That's really good.
It was very humanitarian.
Yeah, I like that.
It was a lot of, Chinese people being like, holy shit, our government didn't lie to us. Like, you guys really don't have health care. You guys really do work 2 jobs and can't buy homes. Like,
can't rent homes. Like, it's really bad. Like,
we were fed lies about the fucking Chinese people.
Yes.
Like, we both saw that, we could be wrong, but we both saw that in China, if you're renting an apartment and you lose your job, your rent is basically paused until you get another job.
Yeah.
They've found a way to damn near eradicate poverty.
Right.
And I'm not saying there's not situations over there where people are poor.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
But for the most part, they've lessened that percentage so much for their fucking country. It's very possible. It's very fucking possible.
Yes.
Just it's not beneficial to our Congress to do that and to these corporations and capitalism. So they're not going to do that here. They're going to let us suffer until we're dead.
No, and it was very apparent yesterday. I watched the inauguration. I made myself watch it.
Yeah, I didn't. I couldn't.
Watching Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, what's his name? Is it Peter Thiel? And then something Sachs. The 3 South American fucking products, during apartheid in South Africa. So basically it was like 5 billionaires just sitting in a row. And they were sitting.
You said South American. You mean South African?
African, sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking America in my head too. They were sitting closer than Trump's cabinet members.
Congress was behind everyone that controls the communications in our country. Yeah.
I feel like take note, take note. And then Elon's wild fucking Hail Hitler. He did it more than once. If it was once, I would have been like, what? But
of course, he's going to say it's a Roman salute or whatever it is.
Or it's because I'm autistic.
Because you can't blatantly fucking do that without having an excuse. You know what I mean? Like, of course, they're going to have some excuse for it, but it is what it is. Unless I'm not that dumb. Like, yeah, sorry. If you're falling for that.
And people were saying was his autistic way of throwing his heart to the crowd.
No.
What?
Are you fucking dumb? No.
Oh my God. It's already a shit show.
It is. I don't even want to. It's no fun to even talk about that. Like, just, do as much research as you can.
Community, get involved in your community, organizations, I can't stress that
Burn
enough.
your ugly ass Tesla immediately and do an insurance claim. Like, get rid of your fucking ugly ass fucking like if I didn't hate them cars before, I hate them even more
Sorry,
now. Like
whoever owns one, but I've always hated them.
If you work for Tesla, like a lot of people in the Bay Area do, start looking for another fucking job. Like, get the fuck away from them.
Wouldn't it be great if everybody just quit working for Tesla and it just fell?
It would be great.
And everybody
I'm gonna delete my fucking Twitter account. Like, I hope I find y'all somewhere else, because it's like
he's starting to censor stuff. And to penalize people if they
punish them. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You're worse
punishment.
than the previous owners. Remember, he was like, I bought it because of free speech. I want free speech to live. Yeah, bitch.
You just want to be able to say the Nazi shit that you're really thinking, and it's fucking gross.
It is. It is. So
I had a situation the other day. It was hella funny. What was I doing? I think I was returning the garbage can. I was putting my garbage cans back where they go alongside the neighbor's house. We have a spot and there's a window right there. And it's like the neighbor's kid's bedroom window.
I didn't even know the neighbor had a kid.
Yeah, he's like a teenage kid. I think he goes to school with Bunny.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
And I'm doing it, and like, I want to say Bunny hit the fucking side of the house or something, because I said, did you just fucking do that hella hard? And she's like, no. And she walks off, and I see his light flick on, and then he's fucking with the blinds. And I'm like, great. So he like comes, he cracks his window, and I'm like, I'm sorry if we're being hella loud. I immediately apologize. And he's like, no, can you just scoot it over a little bit, because I'm going to see a friend in a little while, and I want to come out this way, the window. And I'm like, okay.
You sneaky little fucker.
Yeah. And then he said something under his breath, like there's construction or something going on in the front of the house, like some excuse, but he wanted to sneak out.
Oh my god.
I'm not a hater.
No.
So I'm like, okay. So I like scoot the garbage cans over, and I'm like, is that good? Like, what? Like, you don't put me in this position. But later that night, I have a camera right there. So I get a notification that like somebody's right there. He asked me though, he was like, is that okay if I come out this way and go out your driveway? Aww. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm thinking in my head, I hope nothing happens to you. And then I'm fucking giving you permission to do this. Right. So I'm a little concerned too, but I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So I check my fucking camera, and he banged on me.
That shit was so funny.
He's like quietly sneaking out the window, and then looks dead into the camera and like bangs on me. And I'm like, you didn't have to be that cool. Don't be Mr. Cool. Like, I did you a solid and moved the garbage cans.
Funny.
Now I'm gonna show this to your mom. Like,
girl,
because you had to be too cool about it. Now you fucked it up.
Funny. I was like, what is going on in this video?
Yes, I'm like, he banged on me. Like, what was that? What the fuck was that?
Oh,
Mark came and hung my replacement TV. Thank God. I finally disposed of that box last night. I had to like wait till it was dark and then like go somewhere to get rid of it. Really annoying. I was like, if I get caught and get like a fine at this drugstore.
You dumped it in the dumpster?
No, like behind the dumpster at a drugstore.
Because it was locked?
I didn't check. I just like put it, like, I had to move fast. I wasn't going to be opening lids and shit.
You set it by the dumpster though?
Behind it.
You didn't throw it out on the side of the road?
Yeah, I didn't do that. I put it behind the dumpster.
Yeah.
I just like slid it real fast. And people in the drive-thru across the way, I know they saw me. So I was like, I got to get up out of here.
This was the dumpster diving test.
Yeah. I still want to try that out.
In the mail.
If I get a letter from the fucking police, like, we have you on camera.
Talking about we saw you.
I'm just going to say, I didn't know I couldn't do that. It's garbage. I took it to the biggest garbage I know of. Like, I didn't know I couldn't do it.
Right.
Yeah. A painting surprise. So not long ago, a couple weeks ago, I went thrifting and I got a bunch of stuff, and I found this painting that it looked a little clowny to me, and it's like very abstract, but it has really big shoes, and it looked like they could be clown shoes, but the whole top half looks kind of like a geisha. It's weird, but like with these big brown clown shoes.
Hold on a minute.
There's chaos. So I'll show you the painting.
Okay.
Look, don't those look like clown shoes?
They do. Hey, that's really cute. That actually looks like it could be a clown.
Right? And then like the top kind of gives geisha, but if it's maybe a head down and like a hat or something. So
if you wouldn't have said geisha,
you would have thought clowny.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I thought, right? And it was like $6 and it's like framed. It's very big. It's probably like this big.
Where was it?
At the thrift.
Oh.
So I bought it and my intention was to open it up and then like kind of add to it to make it look more clowny, right? And then, hang it on my wall. So the other night I was like, I'll just do that today. I opened up the backing and shit and I found a certificate of authenticity in it.
Don't do it.
And there's it's like a numbered painting and shit. So I Google it. I look up the artist and it's this older lady. I hope she's still alive, but it's like this older lady and she's from Spain and it's part of her series. And she's like done hella solo shows all over the fucking world.
Wow.
And they're not like super expensive, but like maybe a couple thousand or something, was like the highest price one I saw, like maybe $5,000 or something. Mm-hmm. But, she's like an established artist and does hella solo shows. And there's like YouTube videos of her explaining her work and shit. And it was so cool. And so I like did research and she's talking about how like she paints music, like she'll turn on classical music. And she said her husband walked up on her before and was like, "Are you dancing?" And she was like, "I'm painting." And that's like her way of doing it. She paints how she sees the music. I thought it was so fucking cool.
So
cool. I sealed it back up and I was like, I'm not going to fuck with it. Like,
no,
and add to it or anything. So I sealed it back up, sent all of the information to my aunt, who's like the only person I know that would probably really give a fuck. And she had a good idea. She was like, you should tell her that you paid like fucking $5,000 or something for it. And you really love it. And, you wanted to research the artist and like, just make her feel a little good.
Yeah.
And maybe get a story behind the piece and find out what it actually was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought that was really cool. You really never know what you're getting from the fucking thrift. Like, that's cool.
You really don't.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trend where, God, my nose, it's just so bad. Where people buy, very basic art from the thrift store and then they bring it home.
And add to it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There was one where people were doing Halloween theme and they were adding ghosts.
Yeah, I love that. On oil
scenes.
Paintings. Like at one point when we used to have a thrift town, there used to be a lot of oil paintings. And there was one of these little boys fishing that I was going to buy, but they wanted $75 fucking dollars for it.
You're doing too much.
Yeah. And I wanted to make their heads skulls. And
cool.
And it was two little boys like with a little lake scene and they were fishing and I had these plans and then it was based off, me seeing some videos like that. Like, oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. I don't know if you remember that painting I have of Dottie and I like added to it. It was actually a Dalmatian, but I added to it and I made it look more like her, but I painted on the glass, not the actual painting.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I still have it. So
I love that.
Same things. I look at shit sometimes and I'm like, I could add to that and make it like more my style or more what I want.
Especially if it's something mass produced or
a print. Yeah, a print. But sometimes there's cool originals that you could do that with too. But this one, I was so excited. And also, I think the lady lives in Delaware. So like this made it all the way here, from whatever way. And yeah, so I just hung it as is. But
yeah, it looks cool.
I'll share it so you guys can see it. It's really cool. And she seems so cool. Aww. Like watching her video. She's like a cute little lady.
I love that.
Yeah.
Backstory, a whole backstory and history.
Yeah.
From a
painting. It's like, this is what was in there when I opened it. Aww. It was like behind a layer and it was like information about her and
that's really
the
cool.
show and that type of shit. So yeah, that was cool.
That is really cool.
Don't sleep on the thrift.
Yeah, don't. I love thrifting. Speaking of dancing, putting on music, I read apparently there was a study done and Beethoven's Fifth Symphony helps stop the spread of cancer cells. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Megahertz and all that shit. Like it's been studied. It's science. It's been proven that they have effects on our systems. And so that totally makes sense to me.
And then Bach's Canada number 169 increases blood flow to the brain more than any other classical piece tested. The result was lower cortisol levels and direct cardiac benefits.
That's really cool.
Classical composers.
So if you have some heart issues, I'm gonna tell fucking Papa, put this on, slap this on the way on your commute,
repeat
on your fucking work commute. You turn this up maximum volume to and from work.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did you hear? The cemetery, funeral home, mortuary I used to work at. Oakmont.
Yeah.
200 bronze vases went missing from graves.
Those are the ones that people put flowers in. I tend to borrow when I visit family if I have flowers or something, because they just screw on to the the headstone or whatever. So somebody just fucking
it's fucked up. The cemetery makes you buy them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to pay money in order to get one to put flowers on your loved one's grave if you want them.
Oh, if you want the screw on your thing, probably. Yeah, anyway, they can make $1, of course. Of fucking course. But some tweaker went and just
was like,
loaded them up and was like, I'm selling these for fucking $45 a pound. Oh, I my forgot. Fucking God.
I made a note to myself. I was like, check Marketplace.
That's
but
dirty.
I don't look.
That's really dirty.
Somebody's going to haunt you.
Yeah, that would be my concern, because I'm very careful not to even step on people's shit or whatever. I don't fuck around with that. So that's some dirty shit.
Yeah. There's at that cemetery they have an infant cemetery.
Separate?
And it's really old. Like, there's some in there from 1800s.
Oh, wow.
And it's really interesting to go through and look at them.
That makes me sad.
I know. I wonder what garden those vases were.
We always see a lot of the same videos, probably the algorithm. But have you seen the ones where on people's headstones, they put their Nana's favorite recipe or whatever that they're known for? And so people are making content, making those recipes.
The woman that goes to the cemeteries and makes the recipes.
And then leaves it at a plate of whatever it is at their fucking grave as like an offering with their recipe.
That shit is so
That's
cool.
the coolest shit. First of all, it's hella cool to have their recipe, their favorite thing they were known for. Yes, on their fucking grave. But to make it for them and to offer it to them, like, that's so beautiful.
I love it.
I love it too.
There's a white girl with blonde hair that does it. She was the first one I saw doing it. And she goes to like cemeteries all over.
I love that. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that. We don't have that here. People don't do that here.
I don't think I've ever seen a recipe.
No,
on a
never.
Cemetery.
Never.
I mean, on a cemetery. On a gravestone.
No.
Headstone.
We should start doing that. That's really cute.
That would be cool.
You want to know what's not really cute?
What?
I went on a little date about a week ago. Little date. Went out. We're around town. We're not out. We're not in Vegas. We're not in fucking Miami.
Stayed in your town?
No, just neighboring towns, around the area and shit. I went bowling. And then we went to play pool after, because we were like, this is hella fun. And then we stayed until they closed.
I love bowling and pool.
I was not doing good that night, but I was hanging. Like, we were equally doing bad. Oh, so it was all right.
Makes it better.
And we took a few shots, because I was like, I'm not supposed to be drinking. I don't drink.
New Year.
Liar. I don't drink. You fucking liar. But I took a couple shots there.
It was for Happy New Year.
And then I was like, well, maybe we should go play pool. Why not? Like, they're open. So we went to the fucking Mallard.
Shut the front door.
Which I like. And we go there and we're playing pool. And bitch, I kid you not, we pounded like 6 shots. We're not.
You haven't drank in almost a year.
No,
why would you do that?
I think I drank 3 times last year. 3. The whole fucking year. 6 shots for what fucking reason, bitch? I know you wanted
to spread your pussy.
I know.
Bitch.
I know you wanted to get that shit beat down by
everyone at the bar. Your pussy. Stand on the bar and spread it.
Literally, like, and I made a joke. I was like, whatever, I'll have a little drink. I be wanting to have a drink when I'm trying to get my shit beat down. And, he's like, cheers, like, let's fucking do it. But 6, because he don't really drink either. I'm not gonna say who it is. You might be able to figure it out. But
Slut.
What the fuck were you thinking?
Slut.
So, whatever. So that night we end up, we stay till the bar closes. We make it back fucking home. We go in the bar near my house.
Local.
Oh my God. We were like 5 in and I'm like, let's just peek into this bar over by where I live. Because I never been in there. Because that was needed. I just don't know when to stop. I don't stop. That's my problem. I can't have just 1 or 2. I need 12.
You're like, the party got to keep going.
We go into that fucking bar.
You need to do a few fucking bumps and you'd be much better off.
Level the fuck out, bitch. Level it out. So that's what I should have did, but I didn't. Alas, we go in there. God. There's like a big grizzly bear, black bear or something, taxidermy. There's like, I'm like, wow, there's a few people, locals or something in there. I don't fucking know them. I'm like, are y'all still serving? Clearly drunk. They're like, yeah. So they give us shots and
you're like, don't cut me off. I live down the street.
Bitch, I'm like, I'll get this one. I'm digging in my purse, and I say hella loud, is my wallet gone? The bartender and who I'm with go, the one right there on the counter in front of you. I was like, oh, bitch, now you're getting embarrassing. Now you're making a plum full of yourself.
First interaction with your neighbors.
And I'm screaming, where's my wallet? Oh, the one, against your face, damn near, that one, probably that big long one right there. It's right there in your eyeballs. Oh my God. So whatever, we get that. Whatever, we leave. After we make a fool of ourselves, we leave, and yeah, I'm not going to go into the rest. Whatever, it was a success. Okay. The next day, I wanted to end my fucking life.
I know.
The hangover that I had, I probably won't drink again until next year.
God damn it.
Maybe. I don't know. Next time I get some dick, maybe. But I kid you not, I wanted to end my fucking life. And then it was like...
and vomiting and...
Oh my... I couldn't vomit.
Your head hurt?
So it was just that nauseous headache that won't leave. I was taking medicine. The shit was not helping. And I was just,
when you spin so much you can't even fall asleep.
It was suffering. Yes, suffering until about 6 p.m. that night.
God,
so I couldn't even go to sleep. I was just suffering. And then I got hit with terrible news on top of it.
Oh my God.
So that was all the day my life fell apart. And I was like, I gotta take the week off. And then I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah, because you were still like, no, we can record tomorrow. And I'm like, are you sure? I wouldn't.
It was so fucking bad. So fucking bad. But Happy New Year. Yeah.
And I was telling you, everyone I know right now that I've spoke to has had
some dumb shit going on.
Bad starts the new year. And not just like little shit, like life-changing shit. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Fucked up.
Just like I got hit with the news. Probably some of the worst news I've ever got in my life. Aside from someone dying close to me, I got hit with like that level. That's the gravity of what I got hit with. So it wasn't just me needing a break from drinking or from fucking,
fuck no.
No, it was like life-changing shit scenario.
Like,
so
I'm not going to be able to eat. For a while.
Yeah, it's that bad. So that was really fun. But while I was at the bowling alley, I ran into like a family friend that is like a relative. Like this person and their spouse at the time were very close to my mom and stepdad when I was growing up. Like around the time that my first little sister was born. They were very close at that time. Now, I don't know if you remember, but when me and you had our first job at Sizzler together, they took it upon themselves to give me rides to and from work. They got up out their fucking bed. I was not none of their kid. I wasn't even hella close to them like that. I had never even been to their house, but they felt so bad for me. And
Don't make me cry.
I almost got emotional when I ran into him because I haven't seen him in like 20 years. Mind you, he looks so fucking good. He hasn't aged at all. And it was like fucking with my head.
What a kind fucking human.
They took it upon themselves to get up out. Sometimes we would get off at like 9:30, 10 at night, shit like that. They lived in Richmond at the time. They would get up out their bed, drive me to and from work. I didn't have no fucking gas money to give them, but I was getting in trouble back then and they didn't want me. They knew I was trying to do good and like have a job and like do right. So they took it upon themselves and they appointed themselves as my ride to and from work. So when I saw him, like that hit me because I had just thought about it when I drove by Sizzler like a couple of weeks ago. Again, I feel like I manifested him because I thought about us working there and then I ran into him and I just said, wait. I said, I just want you to know that like I never forgot that you guys like took it upon yourselves to do that.
Huge, like it made a huge impact.
And I just want you to know, like, that was such a big deal to me. Like, because I would have stole a car. You know me back. Like, I would have stole a car and kept one and figured some shit out and got in trouble.
I would have been like, no, we have to give Maria a fucking ride.
I wouldn't have kept the job. Like, so I just never forgot. And I was like, I just want you to know, like, I know y'all didn't have to do that. And, like, I hella appreciate that y'all did that for me. It was just another example of, like, people coming to help me that didn't have to because my fucking dumbass mom was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was...
Oh, what'd he say?
He was like, no, you know, like, I wanted to do that for you. And, like, because I never asked, you know, like, they volunteered. Like I said, I wasn't close to them. Like, they were... Right. I never, you know... My mom and them were close to them. I even think... I wasn't sure if he was one of my sister's godfathers or not, but they were that close at one point. Not anymore. He explained that like he used to be friends with he's still friends with like my sister's uncles and aunts really close to them and like visits them out of town and shit, but he stopped talking to my stepdad because of his politics. And I was like, shut up, that's great. I said because he's a dude, bro. And I told him that. I was like, because he's a true piece of shit. So the fact that he was like, you know, we stayed friends on Facebook, you know, but we got more and more distant, and then I finally had to just unfriend him because of the type of shit that he would post. And I was like, that's great. You're a great person.
Yeah. Somebody with like moral standards.
Yeah. And his kid is like grown up. His kid and one of my sisters are the same age. So like his kid is doing good and like he's traveling, he retired and he like looks hella young and is like doing great. And I was like, I'm really fucking happy for you. And I'm really happy that I ran into you. And like, I'm able to tell you how much I appreciate what y'all did for me.
Oh, yeah. Is he still married to his wife?
Nuh-uh. No, she wasn't very nice to him in the end. Yeah, so I'm glad they divorced, and then he said they're better friends now than they were when they were married. And I said it happens like that sometimes. Like, you know, me and my ex-spouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say you.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. So yeah, I was just so happy to run into him. And I wasn't too drunk. I was only like 2 shots in because I would have fully started crying. Oh, but I had to like explain when we left who he was and like what they did for me and shit, because I was just like phased. Like, it's so weird for me to fucking run into him after like 20 years.
When you're younger, you don't realize like,
yeah, it wasn't that big a deal, you know. I was like, thank you, but like the older I got, like, y'all didn't have to fucking do that for me. And then you have
your own kids and you realize like, goddamn, they were getting up
out of their bed. Yeah. And night. I know they were going to bed hella early. So like it made it that much more of a big deal looking back. Cause like
you gave a fuck about me.
Yes. And you didn't have to.
Stuff like that really matters.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yep. And then it just makes me wonder, like, did my fucking mom ever thank you for doing that? Ever? Probably not.
Fuck.
Probably fucking not. But
oh, girl, not me jumping, scared. Always.
I was trying to unplug my fucking...
I'm always a nervous wreck. That, you know, talking about your mom, I've been having fucking mommy issues lately.
Fun.
No, because
it's so great and never ending.
One thing happens and it just transports you back to how you felt.
Yeah. What is that called?
Hell. It's called hell.
What is that called when it like brings you right back to fucking, it's like it's re-injuring all over again, and you get a rush of feelings and reminders of like, damn, bitch, like, yeah, it's really fucked up.
And then to realize like nobody ever really fucking wanted us. You know, like my grandparents took care of us because of default. I'm not saying they didn't love us, but it's not.
They would have rather we didn't
choice.
live there.
Yes.
Yeah. They would have rather they loved us while we were living somewhere else. I'll say that.
And then like, you know, again, I know my mother loves me, but she will never defend me against my stepdad. Never. Even when I fucking ain't doing nothing wrong. She won't go, hey.
Excuse me.
Maybe shut the fuck up talking about my daughter like that.
Yeah. Or to my daughter like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Never.
It's hard. It's so
I eat
hard.
a lot of shit and I'm like, why do I still do that?
As a grown-up. I need a cigarette.
Yes.
You eat a lot of shit that you don't deserve. And it's really hard. Like, you're more forgiving than I am, for
and
sure.
I love my mom. Like,
yeah.
I love her.
I love your mom, too.
And it really, I'm trying not to cry talking about it, but it really fucking hurts my soul that, you know, and I finally did tell her.
It takes you right back to being a kid again.
And crying and begging for somebody to please get us a house so we can live together and have bedrooms and like be a family. I remember sobbing on my bed saying, please, I just want a family.
And thinking that was actually going to happen. Like really believing that that was going to happen.
Yeah.
When in reality, that was never the fucking plan.
Nope. And I told my mom last week, like, I'm just going to speak freely, but I really dislike the fact that you married a man that never wanted children. And instead of really acclimating, it's always been like them and then a little bit of us when it's convenient, if that makes sense. And just, I mean, think about it. We can't go to my mom's house for Christmas.
You can't go to your mom's house for dinner.
That's crazy.
You can't go watch a movie with you. And and my situation ain't much better. I mean, I went no contact because that was just the best thing for me. It wasn't me trying to hurt anybody. It wasn't me trying to, it was the best choice for me. And I still am on the verge of crying every fucking day. Yes. I need therapy.
Dude, when this happened, the incident happened and I had called Will to tell him, I was like, dude, I gotta go back to therapy again for the 4th fucking time over this shit. Like, oh my God. And then, I'd called my mom to discuss Nyah's meds. And she was saying something regarding a med that I didn't agree with. So I was trying to tell her, we're not having an argument. We're having a debate.
Okay.
Or a discussion.
Yeah.
Not disrespectful, anything. And
this is after?
Yes. Mm-hmm. This is whatever the day after Nyah saw the psychiatrist.
Okay.
It's like 8:30 at night. I hear my stepdad fucking say, Charlene, just fucking hang up. You don't have to fucking stay on the phone with her. Just fucking hang up.
You didn't tell me that. And
I'm glad. My mom, bitch.
I'm glad you fucking didn't. Because now it's pouring over into your kids.
Like, what have I ever done? Like, what have I ever done?
Kids. Yeah, nothing.
And it's me. Like, my brothers know. Everybody knows. Like, I am my stepdad's least favorite. And I don't know why.
For no apparent reason, though. You do everything. You make their lives easier.
I've never done anything. And, he seems to think I'm a snoop. I've never looked through their stuff ever.
For what the boys fucking reason?
That.
Yeah, for
so
what?
I can find shit I don't want to find.
That will traumatize you further? Yeah, no.
But
just hang up.
And my mom just ignores them instead of going, get out of my fucking conversation with my daughter. Like,
dude, at some point she has to grow a backbone and you really need to have a real fucking talk with her.
I know.
Unless you want to just have your feelings hurt whenever he feels like it. Like, bitch, you don't deserve to be treated that way, and he is no one to be fucking talking to people like that.
Can you imagine jumping in your partner's conversation with
if my stepfather did that, bitch, I would have my brother or somebody on the way to his motherfucking house.
When he did that, I was like, it's fine, Mom. I'll fucking talk to you later since your fucking husband's back there running his stupid fucking mouth, talking shit about me again.
And this is about something serious, bitch. This isn't about anything
weather.
for you. This ain't about anything for you. This is about something medical for your child.
Yeah.
And just hang up. Like, what? I hate him.
I've already cried so much. For real, I cried probably for like 5 days
I cried
straight.
for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you don't deserve it. You don't fucking deserve it. It would be different if you were an asshole. You were always asking for shit. You were fucking snooping. Anything that these weird suspicions
bothering their life.
Yeah, disturbing them. Or I don't fucking know. I don't know what would cause that kind of treatment.
I don't know what the fuck.
But you don't deserve it. And at some point, like, she just has to understand that it's not okay and like the effect that it has.
Yes.
Does she understand the effect it has on you? Have you ever explained that? Maybe you should so she can understand what that fucking feels like when it happens.
No, I keep a lot of shit. I eat a lot of shit.
But it has to get better. So like maybe you should explain it.
For sure. Because fucking I'm over it.
Yeah. And
just,
I see these
memes
and videos and shit, and it's always like the firstborn, especially if you're a daughter, you get it the fucking worst.
Yeah.
You're built for the Navy if you're a firstborn daughter. But it's like it goes beyond that. Like
it does.
Almost like an unwanted firstborn daughter makes it worse. Or like the firstborn daughter of an abuser makes it like there's so many other layers to our situations. And I try to like give grace and have some type of understanding of like, you're the kid of somebody that abused them. So like maybe they hold on to some feelings about that, and that's why. I don't know. At some point though, it's like, goddamn.
It is. At some point, it's like, God fucking damn. We're multi-decades old, dude, and it still fucking fucks with you.
Yeah.
It does, and it's forever. It's forever. Like, there's no such thing, in my opinion, regarding things like this as being healed.
There's no getting over it.
You can heal.
Yeah. But healing is just like...
And it's not even linear. It's not. Like this, like...
And it's like, to me, in my opinion, I can't speak for you, but I will never get over it. That's imaginary. There's no getting over it. You just learn how to deal with things better the older that you get, but you never get over it.
Yeah.
And then,
it always hurts.
It always does.
Fucking hurts.
And the abandonment from a mother is so much fucking different than the abandonment from a father. Like, it's been studied. There's studies on it, on what it does to the fucking brain. Yeah. Like, it's so much different than any kind of abandonment from a father. And we didn't even have abandonment from our fathers. So it's like...
It sucks. It sucks really bad.
It makes it hard because it makes me want to get violent, and you know where it takes me. Whereas you get really hurt and sad and curl up and cry and shit. I want to pull up at their fucking house, and I want to bash their ugly faces in with, not your mother, hit the men with a fucking hammer. And, let's just hope I never get to that point.
Yeah.
It's so hurtful. It's so fucking hurtful. And it's like re-injuring. I don't know if there's a word for it or whatever, but it just, anytime there's any situation or incident like that happens, it transports you right back to that feeling all over again. And then it's like, oh, like now I have to feel that again.
Yeah. And then, not that I care if he likes me or not at this age. I don't. But I feel like, why? Why do you dislike me so bad?
Because you don't have a reason.
What did I do to you? I didn't come into your life and take your mom away and keep her away. I didn't do that.
And then it makes it hard for, like, I feel like, for them to have a relationship with your kids. Because you're like, no, those are my kids in my situation. I don't want you around my fucking kids. Like, you do their mother so fucking dirty. You think I want my kids hugging you? And at some point, when the kids get old enough and know what's going on, like some of my kids, they're going to choose on their own not to fuck with you. Because they're protective of their fucking mother. Yeah. Like, how long do you think that's going to ride?
So I never have withheld my kids. I never
or
would.
no, or spoke bad about those people to the kids.
No.
They'll see on their own.
But you know, we don't have dumb kids. We have very emotionally intelligent girls,
protective kids.
And you know, Nyah had said, I know, you know, you would never tell us we can't go with Grandma and Papa, but it makes me not want to go around Papa.
That's what I'm saying.
Of how he
and
is
hug
to
you and tell you I love you and like be cool with you. How long do you think you're going to pull that off? And I know they care about that, about the grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know why they don't make that connection. Like, you're not going to be able to fucking treat their mother that way.
And it's crazy. Like, they've been really good grandparents for the most part. I would say for the most part, especially when they were young.
It's easier to be a grandparent.
It is. Well, I'm not a grandparent, but yeah,
I am. It's easier. It's easier to be a grandparent than it is a parent. You're not responsible as much, and you don't. You know, it's not your obligation. You get to love them and send them home. It's very easy to be a grandparent. Yeah, for sure. I can't give so much credit for that because, like, you know, that's not your job.
Right.
But your job, you fucking failed at.
Yep. So
sorry, guys.
Good times.
I didn't mean to go in that direction. Mom. I just wanted to say I ran into a family fucking friend when I was about to get fucked. Sorry. The fucking guy that killed himself.
Oh my God, that's my last note. Motherfucking after not come alone.
After jacking your meat at the coffee shop.
Listen, that wasn't his first time going through without pants, rubbing his wiener.
Mm-hmm. Smiling.
That's why they were recording.
Yeah. They weren't just recording because he was cute.
You guys
They were like, oh, it's him again. I don't care that he got married in 2023.
I don't give a fuck if he had 12
or
kids.
2022, whenever it was.
Don't care.
I don't care that he had a baby. I don't care that he had a family and friends.
I don't care.
I don't care. And what people need to realize, there's so much trying to blame the woman, trying to make them feel guilty.
His mother put up a post on her Facebook asking for help to try and find the woman who recorded him because she wants to press charges against her because her son killed himself when the video came out. Fuck your son.
I replied to one of his best friends' posts or whatever about how sad and how fucked up it was and all this. And I just put rest in peace. Because honestly,
he killed himself. He couldn't face consequences and be held accountable for being a fucking...
That was some rapey shit.
Yes.
You don't get to go jack your meat. How many times have we talked about that guy that pulled up on you?
Listen.
It's very violating.
As somebody it's happened to... Fuck him. Let him seriously rest in piss. It's fucking not only violating, it's intimidating. It's meant as like
it's rape.
An intimidation.
It's a form of rape.
Like God.
Rape.
Damn.
Whatever it is. But like I would be more concerned. What else has he done? To make him kill himself the day that happened or whatever, or the very next, like
what
within
are you so
24
afraid
hours,
of coming out?
What else have you fucking done? Because now we already know you're not okay. Right. We know you're not okay doing that shit and you've done it more than once. But what else did you think was about to come out that you had to check out?
Because I guarantee you it's more than the coffee bean or whatever the fucking place is.
Yeah. And they were saying, well, this is a place, it's a bikini bar, a bikini barista, bikini, whatever the fuck it is.
Some of the girls have on regular clothing.
You can see in the reflection of his ugly face and the reflection of the windows of his car, the girl had on short jean shorts and she didn't have on a bikini.
I wouldn't have gave a fuck if she had on a bikini.
And I wouldn't care if she had her tits out.
Because guess what?
I wouldn't care.
We wear bikinis to the beach. If some man whips his dick out and jacks it next to me at the beach, it's going to be a fucking problem.
Guess what? If I'm fully naked at work at the strip club, you can't come in there with no pants on and jack your meat.
No.
You can't do it. So don't make these excuses for what they were wearing, what they wear, what they try to turn the men on or what, like the fucking excuses that I've seen in ways to blame the women.
The rape apologist Olympics that went on in those fucking comments.
Of course, people always want to find a way to blame the woman. Always.
Who killed himself?
No matter how old they are, no matter fucking who they are or what proximity, they're always going to try to blame the women.
And you killed yourself. Why?
Yeah. Worry about that. not who was working that day when he did that.
I'm curious to everybody's opinions on YouTube. Put them in the comments.
I want to know what you think.
Male, men, woman, please.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel bad.
And don't say, oh, well, that's her son. Like, I have a son. And guess what? If he was pulling his dick out, jacking his meat in a public place without permission, without any consent at all.
Doing rapey shit.
You're rapey and you need prison, bitch. You're not fucking doing that. No. And if he killed himself because of it, no. And try to find them and shit.
They turned him on.
The fact that that business issued like a half-ass apology. Apologize for what? What the fuck are you apologizing? I mean, whatever. I guess as
they did back the employee though.
Okay, good.
They did. They backed her, and they were like, you know, it's unfortunate the situation ended like that, but you know, they were like, we fully back our employer.
Good.
Apparently, it was a manager actually that recorded him that time.
Yeah, and it's not, and people were like, well, why was she recording him? She must have like got him to that point first and then pulled out her. No, bitch, he been there before. They saw him.
That was not his first time coming through that day.
That day.
Bitch, did you hear what song he was playing?
No.
Wild Thing.
You know what? Rest in piss. Rest in piss. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Because, bitch, you did that on purpose, bitch.
Rest in peace. We're going to fucking...
okay. 2025 is not starting off okay.
No.
Not at all.
You can't see it right now, but one day I was like manic and I cut and dyed my own hair. Did you see what I did to it? I have China bangs again.
Why are you?
I have fucking, my stripe is back. I fully have China bangs. I rounded all this out. I fully gave myself a haircut and dyed my hair.
Pay fucking
$200
all that money for
to
them
get
haircuts.
Yeah. Yep.
You were like, I can do it better.
Not better, but I was like, I just need it now. I want it like
Impulse.
This now. I woke up, I was
problems.
like, I have dye in the cabinet. Yep.
I got scissors.
Dyed and cut my own. And then
Peez, let me borrow your arts and crafts scissors.
And then walked around the house waiting for the kids to tell me
how good I look.
I was like, you don't like my hair? I had to finally ask because nobody said shit.
Peez, you love mommy's hair.
No, to Stinkers and Buddy. I was like, do you like it?
They're sick of you.
Do you see my hair? Do you like, I did it. I did it. They're like, bitch, we know. We fucking know. I was in the bathroom for like 2 hours, music on. And then by that night, I started to come down and I was like, bitch, you just made a whole decision and fucking ran with it.
You took
bitch.
it real far. Good thing it looks good.
Thank God. Thank you. But I mean, yeah, I was like, I can do this shit. You know, I think I could do everything.
Everything.
So, yep. Did that one day.
One fucking
my nails.
Let's talk about
tutorial. Hello. Remember we had a talk about Gel X?
Remember they were short and rounded?
Remember?
Just kidding.
Nope, I took those off. Took those off one night. Ordered all the shit off Amazon. I have a nail shop in my fucking house.
You have a whole desk in the living room.
I have options of different tips you can wear. My toes, my nails, my feet look phenomenal. I was like, the nail shop might not never see me again.
Your feet do look really good.
Today I've been playing a new game called Peel the Top Coat Layer Off because you didn't cure it long enough, so you could peel it off.
Oh my God.
So they were good for about 3 or 4 days, and then I noticed like a little bubble here or there, so I started peeling them. I've peeled every single one.
How long do you have to cure them?
I did like a flash cure, which is like with a little light, just to apply the tips on everything. And then you're supposed to cure the actual like base coat, top coat, all that shit much longer. So like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, something like that. So I got a bigger light for that for when I paint them. But like just to apply them, I do like a 90-second like flash cure. And yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a hair and nail shop in my fucking apartment. So, but these are too long to really function. I like how they look and shit. They match my toes. Really cute. But they're too long and I got carpentry and shit to work on. So I'm gonna
project.
Yeah. So I might get one of those things where you put your nail in and it cuts, you know, so they're all the same length and cut them down some because I can't get them off.
Why?
But because they're on.
Oh, you
they're
just
on,
did 'em?
on. No, I did them like a week ago. But they're on.
But it's
on.
not like acrylic where you can just fuck with them and get them
No,
off.
they're not loose or lifting anywhere. So like I have glue remover that you can paint on, but like how am I going to get under there? I don't have no gap.
How would you do that?
I would have to cut it and then like, I don't know.
Oh God, that's a project itself.
Yeah. So these ain't coming off for a minute probably. I'll let you guys know. I'll get back to you, let you know. But they're on.
They look cute and they match your toes.
They do. So I was happy about that. I meant to tell you, remember I had Lonnie at the house and we made a cake. Yeah. We made a strawberry cake. That was a soda cake.
How was it?
And I forgot to tell you guys the details of that.
Was it good?
It was okay. It didn't rise as much as a normal cake would. And I didn't use a diet soda. I used a regular soda.
Really?
Yeah. And but it was okay. It wasn't
Did it feel very dense?
No. Nope. It just wasn't as fluffy as it probably should have been.
But it was like decent. Airy and moist?
It wasn't as moist as I like. So it wasn't, I don't know if I would recommend it or if I would do it again. But
and it was strawberry?
Mm-hmm. And I used a strawberry or a cherry 7-Up with a strawberry cake mix and white frosting. So it was cake, but it like wasn't.
Sounds like it would be so good.
It wasn't. I want my cakes wet.
Yeah.
I want my shit damp.
3 milk sweats.
Yes. I want it moist. I hate that fucking word, but I need it to be like that. It wasn't moist.
I agree.
So I was just like, I ended up throwing away most of the cake. The girls just wanted to make it. They didn't even want to eat none. And then I ate like 2 pieces, but I was like, this is not part of my protein that I'm working on. Right. And the kids didn't fuck with it. They don't like cake. They don't want birthday cakes, nothing. They don't like cake. None of my kids like cakes.
Weird.
So I ended up throwing it away. But that was my review of the soda cake.
Because I do shit like go to Safeway and buy myself a cake on a Thursday. Just
my sister does that. My sister-in-law, she loves cake.
Same. I haven't done it in a while.
I don't know if you saw this. I thought this was really funny. Somebody in Austin, Texas is printing out these very professional looking round. They're supposed to be like county labels or something. And they basically say like whites only in so much language. And then there's like fine print that says like there could be colored people, like only 5 at a time or something. And they're putting them on people's businesses. Like this white girl.
Oh my God.
This white girl was like talking to the news and she was like, I didn't even know I was at work. And like these people came in and they were like, what the fuck is this shit on the door? And I was like, somebody's trying to get her ass whooped. And it's on the front of her fucking business.
Whites only 3 Mexicans at a time.
Maximum. Yes. And I thought that is the funniest form of fucking terrorism.
That's a horrible fucking thing.
Let me see if I have I hope I took a screenshot so I could fucking read it to you.
Watch it be what if it's a little old man doing
like,
it?
Like, who's doing that? And why are you hella funny? And it's
probably businesses that have pissed them off.
I was like, I need to fucking print some of those. It just reminded me of when I was going to sign Jimbo up for the fucking NAMBLA.
Oh my God,
shit.
NAMBLA.
It's a form of that.
It is like the worst shit you can do.
Or like gay boat cruise or something. You know what I mean? Like fucking sign him up for that. Hold on. I got to try to find this.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
But I saw that and I was dying laughing. I was like, this is really fucked up because like, it's fucked up, but it's also hella fucking funny because who thought to do that shit? Do I have it? Please let me have it.
I can definitely see somebody doing that to a business that wronged them.
I would love to do that to a business. Off. Yeah, there's a few businesses I would like to do that to. Where the fuck is it? Do I have it? Please. I know I saved it somewhere. I wouldn't have just let that go.
Oh shit.
What did you
look it.
What? Did you find it? What?
We were just talking about this. Watch. Hold. Attorney's office. I'm calling about the case for indecent exposure at a park, and we have you down as the victim.
Manifesting.
The pressing charges.
He killed himself.
Oh my God, because I don't know if I might have mentioned it. I think I did. He did it again.
Shut the fuck up. Wait, since the last time.
Yep, he did it again to somebody in the next town over. Cop friend fucking had it. He wrote up every fucking case, presented it to the DA, and was like, I want charges filed.
So are they doing it?
Yes. That's what that call's about. I need to be there.
You need to be there on time.
And do an impact statement.
Good. I'm just going to check one more to see if I saved it on TikTok.
Oh my God. We would like to get your feedback.
Okay, apparently
so
not.
60 days, what they're proposing. She wants my feedback on. No alcohol or drugs for 60 days. No alcohol or drugs. 60 days in county jail. 10 years being on the registered sex offender list.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't expect him to get more than 60 fucking days.
Right. I know. Because of the
They're like,
joke
he's just
of,
showing his wiener, you stupid bitch.
you stupid girl. Quit being so sensitive.
Grow up.
Yeah.
You act like you haven't seen so many wieners.
That's the attitude. Yeah.
But the 10 years, fuck yeah. Which would mean if he got caught again.
Then you go to jail for longer, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. 1 year probation. 3 years protective order for me.
Good. Is that the DA calling you?
Victim advocate at the district attorney's office.
Good.
That just made my day.
That was great news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Live.
Yes. Look at that.
That is fucking cool.
Well, I don't have I can't find the label.
God damn it.
Hopefully I find it in time for like our highlights or something, because I want us to all laugh together about it.
Somebody's insane.
Somebody.
I'm about to get someone's business burnt down.
I'm telling this story like it's cool. It was me.
God damn.
Yeah, I thought I saved it. What the fuck? I know I did. I just gotta find it. Here's the pictures of the fucking pervert that killed himself. No one cares.
Nobody. Oh, let me see his wife. Her face was blurred out. She's really pretty.
Yeah.
Not sad for their kid.
Yep. I hope she finds a great husband.
Imagine the kid
Or
grows
whoever
up
she
and
wants.
asks, what happened to daddy?
Yeah.
How do you explain that?
Your dad had a problem. He had a sickness. And you just, keep it real.
God
Damn, I don't have the fucking. All right, well, I'll find it and share it in the highlights because it's fucking funny.
You want to do write-ins?
Not yet. Let me see what else I have. I finally saw Labyrinth.
Oh my God. Do you love it?
I do. It was long. And I was like getting a little, okay, I'm bored. But I think David Bowie's dick didn't need to show quite as much as it did.
It very much shows in his
What's
leotard.
that about?
It was the 80s.
Like, come on. Full silhouette of
Full
everything.
wiener
Why?
print.
Why? It's almost like intentional.
And it's like with Muppets.
And it's a children's, right?
It's Hollywood.
Please put that thing away.
Yeah,
That
I forgot
part-
his wang print was really
And just the dance, like it was for everybody. Like put that shit away. That kind of threw me off.
I do love that movie.
But it was cool. I was like, yeah, I do like this. Bunny was like, oh my God, Stevie and Auntie Crystal forced me to fucking watch that. I was like, okay, so I guess you don't want to watch it with me now.
Hater.
But Peez watched it. She's very scared of the goblins and the Goblin King. So I've been threatening with them.
God damn it. Those are
a little bit.
friends.
I tried to tell her that so she would watch it with me. I was like, look, they're nice. They're helping her. They're nice. And she's like,
They're taking the baby to a party.
No, I don't like right. They want the baby to dance. That's what I told her. She's like, no,
Like, fuck
very
them.
nervous.
The next one you got to show her is Dark Crystal.
That came on right after. We watched it, I think, on Tubi. So, if you just let it play, more shit shit will come on. And
I love Tubi.
Yeah.
They have everything
They
on
have
there.
a lot.
They have all the old classics.
Yeah. So we watched Dark Crystal too. She was not fucking with them either. You know
No.
how they have the panel of fucking whoever they are, the fucking monster beak fucking in robes people.
She would hate Return to Oz.
Yeah, she hated them.
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Fraggle Rock was probably my favorite as a kid.
I wanted to be red.
Yes, I
loved
loved
Fraggle
Red.
Rock. Goodbye to Free Returns. Did you see that?
What?
A lot of companies like Zara, Amazon, a bunch of others that we probably shouldn't be shopping at anyway, are going to start charging fees for returns.
So let me tell you.
Fuck you.
Fashion Nova already does that. So
a percentage or something?
Listen.
Restocking fee?
Stevie really needed some jeans, and I know we shouldn't be buying from there. I know that, okay? But I'm fucking poor right now. And it was a sale. Stevie needed some jeans and the zip up hoodie, right? This is a small. It's an oversized, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was oversized. So I bought a medium for myself because I wanted a little big.
It goes to your knees. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I said, Mark, can you know, I don't fucking shop, you know. So I was like, Mark, can you help me return this? Exchange it. I wanted a small because this is Stevie's. And we go on there. The jacket was only $16. $7.99 for me to return and exchange it.
So it's been announced.
So I might as well keep it.
Exactly, and that's what they're doing. See,
so if anyone wants to buy it,
here's the problem I have. I might want it. I'll try it on. But
it's yours. You can have it.
They're taking away the options to really shop in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pushing so hard for everybody to have to buy everything online.
This is why we should thrift all our clothes, honestly.
Yes, right. True. But don't make it a problem, bitch. If I can't go try on like Fashion Nova shit in person. So I have to order it to shop from you. And then if it doesn't fit, you're going to charge me to send it back to you and you get to sell it for full price. Fuck you.
It's fucked up.
Fuck you. Fuck all of y'all. So let Amazon start that shit. They're cut. I already shouldn't be buying nothing from them. It's just the convenience and
yeah, it's what they count on. They make it.
But like charging for returns, you can fucking go to hell.
That's so,
it's disgusting. And there was a long ass list of like businesses and stores that are starting to do that now. Don't fucking do that.
After I saw that $7.99, I was like, I will never buy from there again.
I'm good with thrifting everything.
It was my first time, and I was like, I'm not doing it.
Nope. I'm good with thrifting everything for the rest of my life anyway.
I always find good shit thrifting anyways. It's really irritating. Motherfuckers. Dance, magic dance.
Roseanne,
oh, God.
She doesn't deserve the acknowledgement, but like, stop fucking playing with me.
So I love Roseanne, the old Roseanne series. The written character. The Connors.
Yes.
Dan Connor, Roseanne Connor, Becky, Darlene, and DJ.
Not Roseanne Barr.
No, that's
Roseanne
one of my
Connor.
comfort shows.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. From when I was little.
Same.
Like the first 2 seasons are my favorite, right? Before Becky goes and whores it off with Mark. I hate her as a human.
Yes.
Because, oh my fucking God.
Yes.
Her and that scary, icy fucking honky that's in the music video with her.
Oh, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Tom
I'm like, where'd they
McDonald or
pull
something?
you out of? I don't know who that is.
They both have black folk hairstyles, are immersed in black culture, rapping a black style of music.
It's trolling. It's like, this is what you like.
Oh,
like,
he has whole albums. Rap albums.
Oh.
Like Trump's cock. It's crazy.
Oh, God.
Roseanne Barr got blonde singles.
Then she's making fucking like transphobic references in her lyrics about the character that transitioned or whatever. Like, bitch, are you out of your fucking mind?
You little... I almost said something body shaming, and that's not nice, but fucking, oh my gosh, she's evil.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like,
she twerks
refuse.
In the video.
I didn't watch the whole thing. You know, I just saw a clip on Baller Alert or something. I was like, oh no.
She twerked.
No. I hate her. I fucking hate her.
I hate both of them. They probably fucked.
Oh God, we're in hell. Where are we?
And it's always mind-blowing to me, again, people who hate one side of the political spectrum, but then ride so hard for the other side or a politician. Like, Trump supporters need to be studied. Why is everybody so bad and wrong, but Donald Trump is like your daddy's savior? Like, where is the disconnect in your brain?
Yeah.
Because they're all pieces of shit, bro. But the fact that You went and bought a fucking Trump hat. You're wearing a Trump sweatshirt on inauguration. You bought a first day of inauguration outfit, bitch, like it was back to school. I know a girl I went to high school with, girl, who bought a motherfucking Trump sweatshirt, Trump shirt. Like, she got her outfit.
That's embarrassing. You're fucking embarrassing.
That's crazy to me.
Oh my God, these people.
Can you imagine going and buying an Obama or a fucking
anybody
Biden fucking
outfit?
First day outfit? Like, oh my God. You couldn't pay me to even put a political presidential bumper sticker on my car.
Fuck no.
They all run for the same fucking machine. It's just crazy to me.
It's gross. I saw something else that was gross. I don't know if you saw it. Krishan's niece. I believe it's her sister's kid.
No.
Kissing her baby all in the mouth. In the mouth. Like
with tongue?
With open mouth. Not with tongue, but like putting his lips in between her lips. Like to where her bottom lip was in his mouth. Like,
ew, why?
Like kissing him. All
why
on
you
video.
Just couldn't give him a little peck.
And people, first of all, you shouldn't be kissing your mouths are so bacteria ridden,
especially
and
when
gross,
it's a baby.
But it's also not your fucking baby anyway. And like, what are you doing? So, like, the video spread, and he's much younger at the time, so I don't know why it's just now coming out. But a lot of people were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And so she came on talking shit, defending what she did. I'll do it again. Blah blah blah. Like. How dare y'all have something to say? Don't be kissing babies in the fucking mouth like that. Do you know how, like, mouths are so dirty? One time I punched my fucking client in the mouth. I had I still have a scar. I had a little, the tiniest
I
nick.
got an infection.
I did. I had to get on antibiotics. It was nasty.
Human bites
as
are
fuck.
worse than animal bites.
It was the nastiest infection I got from the tiniest little nick, little open, just from it being a mouth.
Yep. Babies
with no immune system.
So there's been cases of babies dying from fucking herpes because someone's had a cold sore, didn't know, kissed them, and fucking the baby got it and died. Like, multiple cases.
Just people need to know. I get it. Like, you love your baby
kiss
relative,
the baby on the fucking forehead.
Kiss their neck, their fucking head or something. Don't kiss a baby in the fucking mouth. Like, and in the mouth. It's so disturbing to watch.
In the mouth?
His mouth is hanging open and her lips are in, like, she's almost sucking on his lips. I don't like it. It's so fucking. Also from a family that just has abuse in every member of the
allegations.
In every member of the family on some level has been involved in some SA. Just don't fucking do that shit, dude. Like, that's what are you? Gross. And to argue that like you'll do it again and it's fine and y'all need to mind y'all business.
Oh my God.
Y'all, please don't kiss babies in the fucking mouth.
That's gross.
Yeah, that shit bothered the fuck out of me.
And then but just double down.
Yeah, I just brought it up because I want people to know how fucking dangerous it is. Because you might think like my mouth ain't nasty. All of our mouths are nasty,
and it's not worth risking that baby's health.
No, fuck no.
They don't have a fucking immune system.
Oh, don't.
God, that poor little guy.
Jesus. All right, we got some write-ins.
All right, you do. I didn't even fucking screenshot any.
No. Okay.
I was a bad girl.
I don't even know when the last time we recorded was, so I don't know where we left off at.
Here, I'll tell you. That candle is so loud when it burns.
I know. Mark was like, what is that? That crackling, that campfire. That's fucking, I'm like, that's this.
I'm going to say it was around the 7th. So maybe anything after that.
Okay.
You guys hear it?
I don't think we read this one, so I'm going to read it. Hello, my beautiful Theas. It's Lexa again, and I'm writing in for the second time now to wish one of the best friends in the universe a very happy birthday. Her name is Diamond, and her solar return date is January 10th. Aww. She's my feisty, loving, crazy, dramatic Capricorn beauty queen. Diamond and I first met in middle school back in 2008, and in the past almost 2 decades, we've been through so damn much. We cheered together for years, traveled the U.S., and won national championship titles. We lived together for a few years when we dated a set of brothers at one point. We've gone through some of the toughest breakups side by side, had kids, had even been caught up in a crazy murder case where we turned out to be the only ones who didn't snitch. Also the only females. I don't know about that, girl. She's, I hope y'all ain't out here murdering and telling on yourselves right now.
Oh my God. Please don't.
She's truly my ride or die, and actually the reason I started listening to HD in the first place. In 2020, she put me onto the show when I was working a back office job doing a lot of filing. I had just moved to Austin, Texas from the Bay Area and was feeling pretty homesick. Once she introduced me to the podcast, I was hooked. I'd listened during my entire shift on every single commute and even binged all the episodes in chronological order until I was caught up. I love that.
Same.
You guys gave me a sense of home and comfort during that time, and it felt like I also had a piece of diamond with me, even from miles away. Eventually, I put my other bestie, Horny Abigail.
Imagine you're known as Horny Abigail. Aw, Abby, you're a horny girl.
Oh, onto the show. And now being a part of this community is so special to me, especially because I get to share it with my two best friends. Diamond, I want you to know how much you mean to me. You're not my best friend. You're my sister. You're a strong woman and an amazing mother. I love you more than words can express, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life. You've been my rock, my partner in crime, and my forever cheerleader. I hope you know I'll always be here for you no matter what. Happy birthday, beautiful. Here's to celebrating you today and always. Love you always. Your forever bestie, Lexa.
That was really sweet.
I love that.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
That was very sweet.
Oh
my gosh.
Sounds like we're camping.
It does. Yeah.
Okay, wait. This one, I hope it's not anonymous because I know who this is and I love him. Can I read it? Or do you have one? Do you want to read it?
No, you can't.
Okay.
No. No.
Okay. Hi, Theas and HD fam. Happy New Year. I got a story that's equal parts hilarious, awkward, and terrifying. P.S. I asked permission before sharing.
Good.
It starts with my partner and me cozied up on our bed watching an episode of Sister Wives. Oh, I love you.
You're like my favorite.
Yes. Cody was trying to convince Mary to have another baby, and my brain decided it was the perfect time to bring up a quote fond memory. In the early days of our relationship, I fished out my partner's IUD. Yes, you read that right.
Nice.
I'm not a doctor, but I unfortunately had to play one that day. This is scary.
But what a team player.
Right? My partner didn't have health insurance. I feel it. So we took matters into my own hands, literally. As I'm reliving this moment, I'm getting sweaty palms all over again. I remember thinking, what if I hurt her? Or what if the doctor, what will the doctor at the hospital say? My partner, trying to be reassuring, kept telling me I wouldn't hurt her, but it only made me more nervous. I imagine you had like a flashlight strapped to your fucking forehead. All right, long story short.
Fucking Armin trying to get it.
We survived the ordeal, and my partner saved some money by DIYing her IUD removal. I love it.
It's a good
TikTok would have told you how to do it.
Yeah.
Bet that.
That's fucking great.
It was a wild ride, but hey, when life gives you an IUD, you figure it out.
Yep.
By the way, she had all the audacity to mention, hey, when you're poor, you got to get creative. You absolutely do. You do. Thank you for reading this ridiculous story, Theas.
We don't have health care.
Yes. This is the type of shit we have to fucking do. Do you need a filling?
Right.
I'll fucking do it. TikTok will tell me how to do it. Thank you for reading this ridiculous story, Theas. Keep up the amazing work. As always, free Palestine, Congo, and all oppressed peoples due to this fucked up country. I love you. I'm going to just say who that's from. That's from Roman.
I love Roman.
I love Roman.
Roman's fabulous in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking great. It's my buddy. I have one.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, aunties. I have been a listener since 2020 and Patreon member since 23, I think. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am an East Coast listener, Connecticut to be exact. On January 19th, I will be turning 24 and I cannot be more nervous, excited.
24. You and Stinkers are literal birthday twins.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I'm currently going through a breakup. Thank you, Patafria, for the best advice. Just leave him. And so I did.
Good girl.
This past year has really whooped my ass, but I'm looking forward to starting fresh in the new year. After listening to Disgusting Gender, I wanted to share a bit of my family dysfunction with you guys for my birthday. What a gift. Mm-hmm. I am an only child with a single mother. My dad was verbally, physically abusive my entire childhood. My parents were constantly going to court, fighting over custody and visitation. Once I got to high school, everything slowed down finally. My 18th birthday had passed, and I had never felt more free. One of my mom's friends had a son that was celebrating his 18th birthday at a local strip club. My mom and I agreed to go and headed over there. I was so excited. My first strip club experience with my mom. As the night continued, more and more people started coming in. We are sitting right in front of the stage at this point. Before I know it, I see a bald black man heading to our side. I look a little closer. It's my fucking dad. I grab my mom's arm.
Oh my God.
I grab my mom's arm like, oh my God, guess who just walked in? Dad.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
Because of our history, I wanted to leave, so we snuck out with security.
I thought he was going to be like, this is my spot.
Horse,
Get out.
horse.
This is my hangout. Get the fuck out. Oh my
And yes, I do hate my dad, and I will be signing him up for MAPS subscriptions as a birthday gift to myself.
And the gay boat cruise.
Yes. May men who hurt women and children never know peace.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies, for all that you do. Your podcast has helped so many of us. You both are truly so appreciated by our HD family. I love you both. Diamond kiss.
We love you.
This was fucking
That was great. And happy birthday, Stinkers.
Happy 24.
Fucking birthday twin.
And I love it when we have really young listeners.
Yeah. All right.
Oh
this
my
one.
God.
I'm writing in today to shout myself out. I was diagnosed with diabetes in April of 2024. My A1C was at a 10.7.
Oh,
Normal ranges are 4.0 to 5.6.
Yeah.
God damn. I've seen my mother and sister struggle with it. Both grandmothers have died due to diabetes. So I dieted and started swimming. And in less than a year today, January 7th, 2025, my A1C is at a 5.6.
High fucking
That's
five.
great.
That's fucking
In a year.
incredible.
Oh my, not even a year, less than a year.
I hope you're so proud of yourself.
You ladies inspire me, and I want to thank you for turning this little stank into a functional member of society.
Oh.
I love that little stank. And congratulations for doing that. You put in that work.
Man.
Very happy for you.
You know, when I first started taking over Carolyn's care, you know, like 16 years ago, her fucking A1C, mind you, is normal. Well, they told us
Between 1 and 5?
They wanted her between 5 and 7.
Okay.
Bitch, her A1C was 15.9 when I started.
Was she going blind? Could she see?
Dude, the doctor was like, oh my God. We got it down now. She is at a 7.
Oh, good.
But it took probably 11 years before she became compliant and took it seriously.
Oh my God. Like, girl, you're going to start losing limbs and shit.
Yes.
Like, get it together.
Yep.
Oh my God. That's scary.
Right?
Please take your health seriously.
Yeah. Diabetes is no joke.
Yeah. whenever I read about people that like are able to get it or just get rid of it, like through diet and exercise and shit, like it makes me so happy because, you know, we're set up where our food is a fucking science project to begin with. So it really does take effort to, you know, eat things that are better for us and better for our health. We don't, unfortunately, we don't live somewhere where we just have like access to the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, very proud of y'all. Okay. This one is from Flea Mama. I'm scared. Hi, ladies. First off, I want to say whenever I'm listening to the pod and my husband is around, he calls y'all my Bay Area homegirls.
That's right.
Which you two truly are. In the past 2 years, I recently became the mama of 2 little ones. My first baby I had in 2022, and I was 36 years old. My second baby I had at 38. Motherhood can sometimes feel so lonely. Having you two in my ears has made some of those lonely moments exactly what I needed. Y'all provided the laughter I needed to get out of that funk. Thank you. My birthday is January 18th. All these goddamn Capricorns. There's so many. My birthday is January 18th, and I'm going to give myself a shout out. Celebrating my 39th birthday. Celebrating my 39th by submitting an embarrassing mama moment. Hoping y'all read it. Like I said, I'm a mama of 2. And just recently, I enjoyed a wild night out with my sister. We had drinks at a family party, and when it was time to go home, I didn't want to. Maria.
Right.
My husband, being the saint that he is, told me I could stay and have fun while he took the kids home and put them to bed.
Oh,
good guy. So that's all I needed to hear. It was on. I feel you.
Loose goose activated.
After the family party, my sister and I decided to go to a friend's birthday party. I ran into so many old friends I hadn't seen in a long time, taking shots, taking pictures, dancing my ass off. I totally earned that hangover the next day. What I didn't deserve were all the texts I received with the pictures I took.
Oh, shit.
In every picture everyone sent me, my boob was leaking because I hadn't pumped in hours.
Nice.
Boobs engorged. And on top of it, I had pee-pee pants from my damn mom bladder.
Oh, my fucking God.
I was mortified. Wet tits and wet pants
puss.
in every fucking picture. Oh, my God.
Oh,
I was mortified. That's all right. It happens to the best of us.
Happens.
I've pissed my pants during a fight. Like, fully pissed myself and been like,
fuck it.
Whatever.
I won.
Shit, it happened. Exactly. It happens. Whatever. I was mortified. I took so many pictures that night. Fuck it.
You're looking hella cute, bitch, posing.
Fuck it, mom life. I hope y'all got a good laugh because I sure did once the embarrassment wore off.
Oh, that's fucking great.
I know your husband was like, bitch, I hope you had fun because you ain't going back out for a while. You don't know how to act. Love you, ladies. Have an amazing year. Love, Flea Mama.
Oh, that was great.
P.S. Picture of night will be sent to the Hello Dysfunction IGDM. Yes, thank you.
Fuck yes.
With hella wet spots.
Aww. At least you had fun.
That's hella funny.
Did we read this one? My fucking brain is not working.
Hold on. I don't think so. Hold on, let me get... Nuh-uh, we didn't.
Okay.
But I want to go pee real quick.
Okay.
If you want to sing. If you want a moment to have a song.
Sure. Always. Are you guys ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just kidding. My shirt says feral, by the way. In case anyone was fucking wondering. Bought these sweatpants. I got new sweats, you guys, finally, okay? I'm going to retire them other ones that I be wearing all the time. My other 3 pairs that are like 8 years old. Only because I got holes in the crotch now and in the inner thighs. But I bought these. I wore them once. I washed them. And they fucking shrunk. They're hella tight. They're tight everywhere except right here. So it makes me look like I have the world's biggest fucking fupa. I don't. I mean, I'm not saying it's not healthy, but it don't look like that. But, so if you see me sitting here fucking with everything, you guys know I constantly do it anyways. I can't never sit still. I got a headache today. Oh my God. Put my car in the shop again last week, okay? Had it fixed for the last time. It was good for about a day and a half. The motherfucking same light came on again. So I got to make a decision. Why?
It's very gross in here.
It'll air out. Don't come in here ruining.
What are you saying you have to make a decision about?
My car.
Oh, girl, that decision has been made. I was going to tell you don't get the same kind of car either. This car is like problem after fucking problem when it gets to a certain point.
But my last car, when it hit this age.
Yeah, it did the same thing.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
It's just new then.
It was a different brand. But it was a sensor.
Yeah.
And it literally, it's giving deja vu so bad because fucking same shit.
Okay. Oh, do you want to read that one?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Hi, pretties. Wishing you an abundant and healthy new year. Speaking millionaires into existence for you both as well. Oh, thank you. Sorry for the frequent write-ins lately, LOL, but I really need advice from someone that's not as involved in the situation, and I know you ladies will keep it real and give the best advice. Me and this man have been talking on and off for about a year, just casually. We slept together for the first time a month ago, and I got pregnant.
Fuck.
Good times. This man was supposed to get me a plan B, and for 3 days kept saying he forgot. On the third day, I asked if he was going to get it and let him know I didn't think I would have time to get it that day because I was working and had my son's basketball game late that day, and all the Walgreens here close at 10. His response was, okay, no problem. Spoiler alert, he didn't get one. I do take responsibility because the first time he forgot, I should have just got it myself, and I take accountability in that. Also, the day after, I found a receipt in my room that he dropped from that night where he went to Walgreens and bought condoms, but he never once mentioned having them to me. I know I should have asked about them also, so again, I take accountability. Now he wants me to get an abortion, and it makes sense logically, even though we've talked that long. It has been on and off, and we don't know each other that well. We aren't in a relationship, and I don't want to bring a baby into the world where it would only be half wanted. It wouldn't be fair to anyone in the situation. But at the same time, I'm so sad because this is my baby, and I do want more kids. I didn't expect the reaction I got because of the way he was so nonchalant and reckless, knowing I'm not on birth control, and also not getting the plan B or wearing a condom. I guess the advice I'm looking for is how to cope with the situation of getting an abortion, even though it's not really what I necessarily wanted, and did I make the right decision? Thank you guys so much for your honesty and rawness. You're so appreciated and loved by everyone that listens.
So did she have it?
I think she got an abortion.
Okay.
I was going to say you don't have to get an abortion.
Yeah, I was going to say you don't have to do shit. That's your baby. Like
just
hello.
know in your head that
if
that
you
person
want your
doesn't
baby,
want the baby, they won't be around.
So you don't put any expectations on in the future. Okay, we'll just speak as in the future. Yep. If this ever happens again, please don't put yourself in this situation again. Don't wait on no man to get you a goddamn thing.
Nope.
You could have went to Costco and bought one without a membership from their pharmacy, I believe. You could go to Planned Parenthood and get one for like fucking $10, I think.
I think you might be able to even like
or even free sometimes. You could DoorDash them. Like you could go get it yourself. I think maybe you wanted a baby or something.
A little bit.
And it sounds like his reaction is what made you ultimately get the abortion. Don't do that in the future. If you, I'm the queen of having a baby. My kids are mine. I don't even look at my kids like they belong to anybody but me. So how they feel is so irrelevant. If you ever are in this situation again and you feel like you could do it without another person, have your fucking baby.
Seriously.
But don't beat yourself up about it, about not having it either, because, ultimately you made that decision and it, it's fine. You'll have chances to have babies in the future.
Yeah. But don't
base waiting on a man to get you nothing, waiting on a man's response, I don't know. I'm not living my life for nobody else like that.
Yeah. And in the future, if you get pregnant and want the baby, keep that fucking baby regardless. Just know they're not going to be there.
Right.
Don't
set yourself up for any heartbreak or anything if that's the case. Like, don't put any expectations on him. Just like, bye.
I wouldn't even go after them for child support.
You was a fucking donor. Bye.
Yeah. If they told me I don't want a baby, I want you to get an abortion.
Yeah. Then it's on me.
Yeah. I wouldn't go after them or anything. Bitch, it's my baby.
Exactly. And yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry you dealt with that, but you'll be fine. And, just moving forward, just make sure that you look out for you and don't wait on nobody for nothing.
And just know if you're having unprotected sex and you're not taking that plan B, it'll happen. So hold on. You guys be responsible if you don't want to be pregnant or in a fucking tough situation.
This is an interesting one that I'll share. Hi, I wanted to chime in on the dental work discussion. I have PPO insurance and verified that they will reimburse me for any non-cosmetic work that I get done in Mexico. Being in Mexico is considered out of network, and since I have PPO, it's still covered. For example, I have 80% coverage with an out of network dentist. So if I have $1,000 job done, I can throw that on a credit card, submit my claim, and get $800 back.
Yeah.
If you have PPO, it's worth a shot to call and find out. A friend recommended a company that I just made an appointment with in Tijuana. I'll put their link below. I hope this can help anyone else. Anyway, I wanted to thank you both for this podcast. This community makes me feel less alone, and I appreciate it so much. I was raised by cholos. Although I make my jokes, my childhood was full of trauma because of their decisions. I'm so glad my friends will never know some of the shit I experienced. But when that one super dark comment comes out of me, it gets all awkward. I fucking feel you. We are the queens of that. Making people about to cry and
for real.
My life has been calmer ever since I began to make my mental health a priority. Being put on proper medication for ADHD and depression, along with consistent therapy, has finally made me feel like I have found peace. I just started graduate school. As a Latina, I couldn't be more proud of myself. Only 4% of master's degrees are held by Latinos.
Wow.
This has been 2.5 years of work, but I finally feel some relief. I'm breaking this cycle, and what used to feel like a chore now feels incredibly empowering. Thank you to my girl Stephanie from Watsonville for putting me onto this podcast, Free Palestine.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you for that info and congratulations. And we're so fucking proud of you.
Yeah, I hope you're proud of yourself because that's fucking awesome.
Yes.
Love that. Oh my God. And speaking of, they're doing fucking mass immigration sweeps this week. Yeah. Please, you guys, be careful, be safe.
Look up red cards if you're familiar. Are you familiar with red cards? There's a website. Basically, it's just listing all your fucking rights. You can print them and laminate them yourselves, or you can send out to have them mail you some already ready to carry with you. But they just explain your rights as far as someone entering your home, as far as, answering questions.
You don't have to open the door.
Being confronted. Right. Just please be vigilant and we all have to look out for each other.
I read that they're going into hospitals for employees and patients, schools. So fucking make sure you let your babies know. Like, this is fucking horrific, man.
Yeah, this shit is disgusting. And I don't even understand how. It's just, that's a whole other conversation. I don't want to get back on the politics. It stresses me the fuck out.
Same. We'll put up a post today, saying,
I hate your family. Fucking hate your family. He sent it in this group chat that we had, and he just put, I hate her. I'm not paying for her fucking internet anymore.
Let me fucking read it. Hold on. Oh, God, it was fucking great. So he put up a post that said, "To my friends and family of questionable immigration status, please be vigilant and safe. We love you and we support you." This motherfucking Carolyn comments and says,
First comment.
"I heard about that at the clubhouse. I am safe. I wear my mask. Love you." And then he goes,
"We're not fucking talking to you."
He said, "I'm going to stop paying for her fucking internet."
Oh my God. I saw that and died. Like, stop.
Then he texts and says,
She posted this shit. I don't know if you saw it. I love when I open Facebook and I fucking just see her shit immediately. I don't really follow a lot of people, I don't think, but like she be the first one. But it's like one of those things where you put in your information and it makes a thing for you, an image for you or something. And it's like, who's your type? Who are you most compatible with? And it's like, Carolyn, you're most compatible with your husband. And she's like, that's right.
Bob Crooks, Panda Boots, Tiger, all my pets. God bless all the homeless in heaven.
I love you. Amen.
Yes. Fuck. So fucking Will goes, he texts and he said, "You know, I hate Aunt Deborah too because she's just as stupid." So I go look at the post and under Carolyn putting, "I heard about that at the clubhouse. I am safe. I wear my mask. Love you." Fucking Aunt Deb fucking puts, "I'm safe."
No one is talking to y'all. No, you were never in danger. Get off of this post.
My dad's side of the family doesn't have the highest IQs, bro.
I'm safe. We know. Thank you for that. Thanks for the update, guys.
Oh my God.
I hate your family.
I'm pretty fucking slow, man.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Hello, ladies. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This is my second write-in, and I'm also a newly joined Patreon member. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm writing in about Pat's topic on the do you have lover. I thought it was do you have loser. I tend to have both. Episode due to such an odd coincidence while listening. As Pat was discussing the powers of manifestation at the beginning of the episode, I laughed to myself because that shit happens to me all the time. Then, just a bit further into the episode, when she begins talking about her dad actually having the old trucks and cars he had told her about, that she was unsure if he actually owned, I started thinking about a guy I have dated off and on. He supposedly owns a home in Oakland and has a number of lowrider projects. That's my fucking dad. He supposedly owns a home in Oakland and has a number of lowrider projects. However, I have never seen any of his cars. Anytime we link up, he's on my side of the bay in one of his commuter cars, and I have never been to his house.
Sure.
My friend and I have actually done deep investigation, leveraging real estate lookup tools and satellite views of his potential house, including one time driving by a said address to see if the cars and the house even existed. Ironically, he ended up managing my friend's husband for a while by complete coincidence, who is also in the lowrider and bike scene. And he was actually able to confirm that he does have these project cars.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at both of us being judgy and being wrong. Anyway, long story short, as I thought of him while listening to Pat speak about her dad, I get a text message from said Oakland lowrider homeowner. That better not be what he saved as.
I hope it is.
After months of not talking, he reached out while she's listening.
Crazy.
I about threw my phone. Anyway, I thought you would get a kick out of it. Us witchy women can really be powerful beyond, so we got to be careful when we let our thoughts drift off and what we can manifest. Ain't that the motherfucking truth?
Yeah, or you run into your ex at the gas station.
My God. Right. Stay positive and think happy thoughts and thoughts about money. Love one of your many horny Scorpios. Get out of my phone now. You're horny right now. Get out.
Don't ever say fucking
Oakland homeowner, fucking lowrider. Yes. Yes.
I hope that's what he's...
It's my dad. It is.
I hope that's what he's in her phone as.
Yeah, she put quotes, so it is.
Wonderful.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
Fuck.
How funny is that?
Yeah. While she's listening, he hits her up.
I keep getting whiffs of old Avon lipstick.
Bitch, it's not me. Don't look over here.
I love that smell, but that's crazy. I keep getting
It gotta be that candle.
No, Avon lipstick
It's a
smells
ghost.
like. Do you know what old Avon lipstick? I love it.
It's a ghost named Marge.
It got to
I just
be.
remember them little sample lipsticks. Bright fucking red.
Oh my God.
Little beige,
Reds
tiny.
and pinks. They were
My
this
dad
big.
had 50 of them from some fucking Avon lady he sexually harassed. Yes. And gave them to my 8-year-old self. And I had it all over my fucking mouth. Yes.
Those were my favorite. Those were the
They
first
were like
lipsticks I played with.
triangle lipstick, fucking the brightest of bright.
Oh
yes.
my God. I want to go on eBay and buy some now just so I can sniff them.
And get a rash. Yeah. It'll be worth it.
Oh my God. I wonder why I keep getting whiffs of that.
An old lady ghost that's all around here listening.
I hope. Mm-hmm. You know, the old lady died in here besides Nona.
Yeah, it's probably
Charlene.
her. It's Charlene.
She's an older black woman who had cancer.
And probably loved Avon lipstick.
She might have.
Smells are like always
I get whiffs
related.
of cigars every now and then.
Or colognes or whatever. Or even
Jovan
funk.
Musk
Even
from
funk.
Avon.
If you get a random foul ass smell, it's usually not a happy spirit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Jovan Musk reminds me of my grandpa. I'll randomly get whiffs of that.
Really?
And then
I remember my grandpa wearing Aspen, and I got in trouble for spraying it on myself before I went to school. I would wear his cologne all the time, and he'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you putting on my cologne? Why are you
like it? Because you don't buy any perfume.
I like it better than perfume because I'm a little dykey." In case you, and I'm wearing your plaid shirt in case you can't
oh my God, I
fucking
used
tell.
to wear Grandpa's plaid shirt.
And his Aspen cologne.
His old Richmond High soccer jersey. I wish I still had that. Mm-hmm. And then cigars remind me of my great grandpa and all random. I just got a whiff again. This is weird. And then cigars remind me of my great grandpa, and I get whiffs of them. The fucking Avon lipstick is gonna drive me crazy.
Figure it. Go outside. It's somebody outside.
All right. We've been talking for almost 2 hours.
I know. We're trying to make up for lost time, guys. We owe
you.
you.
Guys don't hate us.
I know. We owe you, so don't leave us.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at us.
It's fucking cold.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what we're going to eat for dinner. I threw out a fucking pack of chicken that was sitting in my refrigerator for like 5 days. And I was like scared. I was like, that's going in the garbage.
You didn't cut it open and smell it?
No. And it wasn't bubbled up or anything. And it looked okay. But I was like, I'm not going to risk smelling bad chicken.
Oh my God. So I've been sending you the shit that keeps popping up in my algorithm, like wild shit.
Oh, yeah. Old meats is what you keep sending me.
The old meat eaters. What is going on with these fucking
If you send me one more, you're getting put on the same list as Mark.
And he's like, it smells really funky.
I'm going to just put honey on it.
And then the one before that
It's been in the back seat in the sun. But I'm still going to fucking eat it.
The one before that. So there was one that was eating raw chicken, breast, talking about there's no disruption to the microbiome. This is much healthier. A bodybuilder. Fucking disgusting.
I'm not playing these games with these people.
Then the one before that was a man that intentionally lets his meat steak grow bacteria and then eats them. It's mental illness.
Stop engaging. Stop sending me the shit. It's going to keep feeding
So I'm
you
getting
more of
those
it.
right now.
And mentally ill people.
Mentally ill people in the middle of
Having
fucking
psychotic
psychosis.
breaks. Yes.
I like those.
Stop sending them to
They
me.
feel like home.
They give me a warm feeling.
Yes. I like those.
They feel like family.
I don't know why I started getting the meat. You know what I keep getting, and I hate it, is hell of BBL ass. Like,
What?
yes. I keep getting hella BBL content.
What the fuck is going on?
Mark was saying that his For You page is full of nothing but fucking ass as well.
Since when?
So then I come across a reel today, and it's a guy talking about how his For You page and the shit is pushing hella ass on him as well.
BBLs are not even in anymore. Like bitches are trying to get rid of them.
Oh my God.
Like, it's not even.
Faja's fucking.
What?
It's crazy. Yes.
Oh my God.
And I haven't even watched a BBL video. Not that I'm opposed to it, but I haven't.
Yeah.
But it's hell of. And then Mark's is all fucking ass. The guy that made the reel was saying that his is like that.
That's
And he had a
hella
whole
funny.
theory behind it.
That's funny. I'm not seeing none. But I will tell you a tell.
Now it's really going to come up.
Because you're talking about it. But I saw yesterday somebody reposted a singer. I won't say who it is. Because I think it was kind of body shamey a little bit. But she has a really good BBL. She's known for having like one of the best BBLs, right? And the lady like reposted it and was like, the butt cracks are never long enough. That's a tell. That's how you know off bat it's a BBL. And it is true. The butt cracks don't be long enough.
Really?
They don't go up high enough. And I thought about it and I was like, I've noticed that before and I thought I was tripping, but it's true. And it makes sense. Like, you ain't got enough crack to support all that ass.
So it's just
it stops
sandwich.
short. So it's like more ass. The ass goes beyond the butt crack. Like, it's that kind of shelfy, but like that's, yeah. I noticed it's kind of like that.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad thing. I still
Yeah.
appreciate a good ass, but you know, it's just, It's just some info to share, so it'll be on your feed later tonight.
Yeah, I'm just like, why am I getting all these weird fucking algorithm things? The meat, stop.
The meat has to stop. Mark is like on
out of all of
permanent.
them, that's the one I don't want to watch.
No.
No more.
I never watch the whole video. I'll watch the beginning and I'll be like, exit. This is not for me.
Yeah.
Mark would send me cringy people singing or like white people
guy
rapping.
in the cowboy hat licking his lips. Like,
shit like that.
Good morning,
and
honey.
he's on permanent timeout. Like, I barely open his DMs. He's on permanent fucking. You're on your way. You're on your way to being treated the same way.
I just needed you.
You've never, in the last week, you have not sent me anything I want to see. Like, and he does me the same way. And I'm like, you guys, you're not going to hear from me no more on social media.
Because I'm like, why is this fucking app doing this to me, dude? This is
it's
fucked
giving
up.
you so much of that.
Mental illness. Fucking the rotten meat eating is rotten raw meat eating is wild.
Yeah, it makes me want to throw up.
I'm like, how are you alive? And
that one
smell.
of like how to get rid of funky old meat smell. You just put honey on it.
And it has been in his car.
In
he's
the
like,
sun.
it's not cooked very much. It was just, he's like, took a bite and he's like, needs a little more honey.
You deserve fucking botulism.
I
bitch.
just know what rotten meat smells like. And you're eating it.
On video and telling
foul as
people how to
fuck.
get rid of it.
Nope.
I can't.
You deserve to die.
Nope.
All right.
All right. It's probably going to be a Chipotle night. I think I have a free
I'm
entree.
shocked.
A free entree waiting for me in my app. Yep. Surprise.
You're ridiculous. All right. We love you guys. You know the drill. Please share us, like, subscribe. If you can, come join us on Patreon.
Yes.
And
and I'm also going to be picking the January merch winners because here we are. Like, what is it? The 20 something?
Yep.
The 21st. I'll pick them tonight.
Get on it.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. We love you. Suck it easy.
Go to bed.